What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? First of all, this is Black Ink Crew. It was a special sneak peek because the show comes back on next Wednesday on the 18th, okay? And I think it's a double episode too. So they just gave us episode 10 for season 3. Listen, before I really get into this, let me just put this out. I review whatever the fuck it is I want to review, and I'm saying this to a certain person because I'm tired of typing back and forth. Like, I don't give a shit if you don't understand why I review or why I gave ratings to this or whatever, because I wanted to, okay? You should know that by now. I do what I want on my channel, okay? And if the demand is there, I'm gonna do it. And if somebody asks me of importance, I'm gonna do it. So, your deal. Either you watch it or you don't. And don't matter to me. Okay? You can do whatever it is that you want to do on your channel, and that's what it is. Don't question me about what I put on my channel. Okay? Leave those comments to yourself and skip it on. You know? You want to get in your feelings after this, you can unsubscribe, you can block, you can do all that shit. So move the fuck on with that. Alright? I can't stand when people do that shit. Moving on. I'm sorry, I just because, on my Bobby Christina movie, wow, why he even cause I did it, bitch. Damn. And I ain't calling the person a bitch. I'm just saying. Any fucking way. Moving on. I ain't even pissed off about it. I'm just saying. So, Black Ink Crew wanted to fucking give a sneak peek this week. All right. This is Monday, um, the 10th. All right. October 10th. Like I said, the show comes back next week. So, instead of getting 2 episode reviews, you're going to get one because you're going to get the second half next week. Because when I looked it up, it said 2 hours. I said, bitch, 2 hours? We finna say it for 2 hours. We are? All right. But, okay. I guess. The fuck? So, last when we first left off with season 3, Ryan was having some issues, okay? He was on the phone, he was crying to his daddy. Daddy, my chest hurt. I feel like I can't breathe. I said, nigga, call the ambulance. Okay, you about to die. I mean, and I literally thought, and it's not even fucking funny because I thought he had a panic attack or an anxiety attack. Come to find out, he been gone. I guess this is 6 weeks after this whole thing happened. And come to find out, he actually had a heart attack. I said, oh my God. Like, nigga, you're like, what, 30 years old and you had a heart attack from what? Stress and a whole bunch of stuff. Let me tell you something. Especially with African American people, stress is a fucking killer, all right? And I just want everybody to understand that, sometimes we take on more than we should. And sometimes you just need to step back and just let shit fall where they may. And you need to do something to de-stress yourself because stress can cause so many fucking health problems that can be avoided, all right? But that's a scary thought to almost, to have a heart attack at that young, it was scary. But they was talking about, they just hooping it up doing what they regularly do at the shop. Van will sleep on the couch. Charmaine let us know that she pissed on the couch. Van said the bitch is just like a dog. She'll just piss and say whatever the fuck. She just nasty. Okay? And basically, yeah. But when he comes in, they was talking about his clients and what he's gonna do, and he has been under a little bit of pressure. But I'm just gonna get to the good stuff, okay? Because I'm sitting here looking at this shit like, bruh, so what really went down was y'all did all this shit and you was lying about it. And I'm talking about the cat situation. Cobra's still with that bitch, right? Girl, let me tell you something. Cobra is in her feelings. I was dead ass confused. I was dead ass confused when it came back on and Cobra was sitting down there and everybody was all cool. Cause the last time we seen Cobra and Danielle and the fuck is this? Fucking that bitch, I got your ass hoe. Uh bitch was confused about who the fuck took that goddamn watch, okay? Was it Velvet? Was it Cobra? Or did it really did get lost? Bitch, one of them got that watch. I don't give a fuck. Velvet might got that watch because Cobra said you know, I think Danielle or what's her name? Charmaine said something slick or whatever. So, you know, Cobra felt the way and she was like, they still trying to blame me for this watch, and she was trying to insinuate that I did this and did that when I even paid twice as much for the watch. Well, I said, well, damn bitch, how much was the motherfucking watch that you paid twice? Okay? And I would have been upset too. Like, bitch, you know that don't make me look good with the employer that with the people who let me borrow that. Okay, so, but if she paid for it, let that shit go. But bitch, Velvet probably got that motherfucking watch. Anyway, after that, what else is going on? So, like I said, Cobra and Velvet still together. They double dating with Junior and Lily. They still together for right now. All right, and that's not gonna last long because later on in the episode, Junior finds out that Lily is on some fuck shit, okay? Lily posted some post on Instagram. Let me tell you something. Instagram, social media will kill your relationship if you're not careful and if you let it, okay? She posted that picture that of her and Plug or whatever the fuck his name is on Instagram and talking about something, I love you, Poppy, or something like that. And the whole time I'm like, why would you do some shit like that? And I said, maybe Junior just tripping or whatever. You know, maybe she's saying it in an innocent type of way. He showed what that girl, Cobra and Ryan in the picture. And I'm looking at it and I said, bitch, you knew exactly what the fuck it is that you was doing with this picture. Maybe it looked like they was about to kiss. You know, it looked very intimate, very romantic. It's a picture that a couple, you know, would take. And I said, girl, you knew what you was doing. And so, you know, Ryan, not Junior, trying to figure out who the fuck this bitch is. And Cobra was like, I mean, oh shit, I ain't trying to start no shit, but he been at the apartment a couple of times or whatever. At this point in time, yes, I get it. You know, it's a loyalty thing, but it's really not. That girl living up in that house with her, that's Cobra Place. She doing that until you find somewhere else to stay because she trying to be fucking nice. Because, bitch, once you put your hands on me, it's over and fucking done with. Cobra, I wouldn't have let that bitch come back in my house either. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't think Cobra did anything wrong because I don't feel like her loyalties was with Lily in the first place. Her loyalties was with Junior. She just told the fucking truth. I mean, I sent the nigga around the house. Is they fucking around? I mean, I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past her. That's a truthful thing. If you going, I don't feel no way about it. I really don't. Maybe because I don't like Lily. I ain't saying it no other way because she's a dirty bitch. She fucked that dude. And the whole time you trying to make it seem like Junior out here fucking bitches and shit, which he probably was, but you literally fucked and kissed this dude on camera. Okay, Junior didn't throw it up in your face so it can be seen later on, you know, on national TV. So that's where I'm coming from. And Junior was pissed. He later confronts her. And, you know, at first she was trying to like deny stuff, but then it was like, did you fuck him? He said, who is this turtleneck? Turtleneck little girl with the long hair looking motherfucker. Who is this bitch? I said, Junior, you really mad. Ryan said, I told y'all about fucking bitches up in this shop, your co-workers. Cover said, bitch, you would know, cause you fuck cat. I was like, you damn right. We'll get on that in a second. Okay. And so he was like, did you fuck the dude? Okay, yes, I fucked him. You know, it was a one time. It was before. It was months ago and all this. It don't matter. Y'all was still together. Y'all really wasn't broken up. Y'all had a little fight, and then you went. Your first instinct was to fuck him, and then you put this post up to make him hurt. That's what you did, and that's exactly what you said. That's petty. That's childish. And like Junior said, I'm up here trying to deal with shit with your trust issues and all this stuff, and accommodate you, and you the one out here doing the fuck shit. It's over. It's fucking done. So you get up in your feelings, and you go and try to confront Cobra, calling her a snake, calling her this and a liar and all that shit. I mean, she told the fucking truth, bitch. And if you want to call Cobra a snake, you a fucking snake to Junior. Okay? Cobra said her loyalty lies to Junior. Alright, so it is what it is. That's the second time that bitch tried to put her hands on you, Cobra. You better not take that bitch back. I don't give a fuck. You got Velvet. You getting pussy on a regular. So fuck that bitch and get her the fuck out your shit, alright? I would have put my hand through. And then, wait a minute. Cobra and her got into a fight in Cobra's apartment, and then Cobra walked out of her apartment while Lily sat there on Cobra's furniture with a busted lip. Bitch, I would have pulled that motherfucking piercing. It would have been like there. right out her motherfucking chin, bitch. You can't get mad because you put your shit out there on Front Street. Now I can see if, if Cobra willingly offered this information out of the blue. Okay. It wasn't no instance where we could tell that Lily was out here fucking around or doing something because there wasn't on no social media. Everything was all good, and then just Cobra just said this shit. No, bitch, you put the shit on in Instagram, okay, which arise make questions come up, so you knew what the fuck you was doing, and you should have prepared for a bitch. So therefore, you get no sympathy, okay? And Cobra, you better go back and you better finish whooping that bitch ass because I don't know who won the fight. Because at one point it looked like you had the power, and then it looked like she had the power. I said, I know your big ass ain't gonna let her whoop your ass, okay? You better fucking stop. Release the Cobra, bitch. Up in this motherfucker, okay? But moving on from that one, let's get back to Ryan right quick. Ryan had a little sit down, with his mom and his daddy and all that stuff, and they was talking about, getting yourself together, reminiscing, and when him and Rachel gonna get married and all that shit. And girl, I know he tired of hearing that shit because I'm tired of hearing that shit too. Mama a little bit worried. She already lost her daughter. She don't want to lose her son with this little heart attack thing. I said, he really had a heart attack. He said it. I was sitting here thinking that he's gonna say, nah, it was like a heart attack or something like that. But he said it at least 3 times that he had a heart attack. So I'm like, did you? Wow. Anyway, so Kat is out there in LA. Ryan was offered to do this girl's Tony Rotimi or some shit like that. I don't know. I never heard of her. But apparently she's from Chicago. Listen, I just don't listen to Chicago music like that. I'm just sorry. Some of these artists just don't fit my fancy. But maybe, she looks different. I'm gonna have to look her up when I finish this, and maybe I like her. I'll let y'all know next week. What else happened? So he got offered to do a tattoo by her, for her out there in LA. But he's been chilling and he's trying to get himself together and just coming out the hospital, he don't want to risk nothing. So he just said he gonna have to pass on it. So let's give it to Kat. And if she's willing to work for it and do it under the Black Ink name, well, Nine Mag's name, then go ahead and do it. And I was like, okay, cool. Kat's getting ready. Kat thinks she big. She probably is. I ain't gonna put that shit past her because she did seem a little bit more established than everybody else in season 1 already. So she got 2 assistants. I said, oh, not 1 but 2. Okay, bitch. And out there in LA, so you paying your rent, your studio rent, and 2 assistants job. All right, you making a little bit of coin somewhere. And so Tony comes out there and she gets this tattoo for her sister who was there for her, who basically became her guardian after I think her father died and her mom was in and out of her life and, stuff like that. And it was real nice. It was a nice tattoo. And within that, Kat is talking about how she's trying to get her life together. She's trying to get a relationship together with Zach. I said, oh, you still with him? And it was like, making better choices. And she's been avoiding going to Chicago after what happened at the lake house. So she's surprised that Ryan went on ahead and gave her this tattoo because of what happened at the lake house. She slipped up and fucked him. I said, but Ryan said ain't nothing happened. But we already knew that. Because the nigga said if my dick out, it's going to stay out. I said, oh, subtitles is a bitch. So, there's that. Next week, she's going to have some, well, I should say in the second episode, in episode 11, she's going to have some issues with, I don't know if it was not her apartment rent, but probably her studio rent. And they was going up on a lease, and he said, if you don't pay it, you're going to get out in the next month. I said, well, damn, ruthless. Okay. So is this going to force you to move back to Chicago? She don't want to deal with Nine Mag like that. So, hey, let's get to little Charmaine shit. Charmaine got her job back with WGCI. I don't know fucking how, but she did. And, they dealing with that shit. Let's just go to her boyfriend and her. He comes in. Hey, babe, how you doing? Da, 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 how you doing? I'm doing good, boo. I cooked for you with all this stuff. Look at you. You looking good. Look at this. It was like, you looking thick. You just call me thick. Like, bitch, what you mean? Like, you mean thick good or thick bad? I mean, your thighs always look good and everything, but it is a little bit, they filling out a little bit more, looking like a little bit of drumstick. I said, Nick, you need to stop right now. Stop right now, okay? Bitch. you know, you're going a little bit too far. Stop it while you're ahead because you're about to go into the danger zone. That motherfucker kept on going and basically said, bitch, you know, what's this area called right here? He said, what, the FUPA? I said, no. I never forget when I first heard FUPA on Basketball Wives when Dre was on there. Fat upper pussy area. I said, God damn. He basically said, bitch, you done gained some weight. Okay, you need to do something about that. That's basically what he was saying. To the point that Charmaine wanted to go to this cool sculpt and shit. Now, I done seen that, you know, how, I don't know how this shit works. You know, y'all be coming up with a whole bunch of shit um, instead of just going to the gym. She was there with Danielle, and Danielle said, you know, I'm going to go ahead and let her be Mrs. Freeze because, you know, some of this shit, you know, we can just go ahead and eat a couple of salads, a few carrots, and, you know, go to the gym every once in a while and it'd be gone like that. And I said, yeah, but if she want to be Miss Freeze, go ahead and do that. That was the only part I agree with Danielle with because that was funny. Until you know, the doctor come up in there. They popping champagne that was not brought in there by the place. They brought it in there, and they being so. The lady she was shocked. She was culture shocked for a minute. In her head, you know, these bitches, these hood rats, these ghetto bitches. Oh my God, why are they so loud? This fupa? Whoever said fupa? You know, yeah, she was looking like. I said, girl, roll with it, okay? Just roll with it. You're about to get some money up out of it. Just roll with it, okay? Act like you know. But they did what they had to do with that. And next episode, Nick ain't really happy in a relationship because Charmaine don't ever really be there. So we're gonna see how that roll out. Um Another relationship. Not for Ashley. Don and Ashley went to get their ultrasound of their baby, and you know, at first he was saying how he was shocked by it, but now after seeing the ultrasound and hearing the heartbeat, they're all here for it, and he's just trying to figure out how they're gonna do this because Ashley needs to curb her spending. You know, she has extravagant taste, and she's like, you know. I got 3 kids I'm about to have to provide for, plus myself and you, so you gonna have to chill the fuck out. I said, I know that's the fuck right. All right. You know, don't get up pregnant no more. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that, but I'm just saying, because not yet. Not yet. All right? Not yet. But, what else was in this episode? Four. Four. Oh, my goodness. So this lady comes in to get a tattoo of her dead son who she just lost 6 months prior. He was shot in the face, okay? And, you know, he died. She comes in with her daughter and they both got the same haircut, same ponytail and all that shit. She said she want a portrait of her son, you know, right here on her face. And everybody was sitting there like, why you want it on your face like that? You know, why can't you just put it on your arm? Now, see, I get you trying to appease your customer and stuff like that, but at that moment in time, I would have said no. I would have said no. I really honestly would have said no. If we can't put it on your arm, we can't do this at all. But he went on ahead and obliged her. We heard her little story. It was sad, and it's a story that a lot of mothers, unfortunately, out here in Chicago have to go through. Okay, losing a son, losing a daughter to violence of any kind. You know, like you said, he was shot in the face. You know, so she wanted that as a reminder of him. You know, and she's grieving. She had broke down a little bit in the chair. Well, in the lobby, and so he's in ready to do the tattoo. He sketches out the tattoo, you know, sketches the portrait out, shows it to her. She liked it. She approved it. She put it on the face. She liked it. She approved it. And he tattooed her. Okay. When she was finished with getting that tattoo, he was like, let's go look at it in the mirror. Mama said that, who is this man? This not my son. I don't know who this is. I don't know who you done tattooed on me, but this is not my son. I said, oh my God. And I was looking at it and I said, that's the same boy, okay? And he said, maybe because you're looking at it because, you know, when you look at an image on your face or whatever, it's reversed. So let me take a picture of it and let me show you. And so he took a picture and she still was saying that it wasn't him. Wasn't him. Wasn't him. The daughter came over, looked at the picture, looked at her tattoo and said, Mama, that is him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mama got upset and said, "Get them cameras off of me. That's not my son. You fucked up my face. You did this and you did that, and then gonna get up out the thing." I said, "Oh, you disrespectful." She Ford kept that shit real and professional because he felt bad because you talking about his work. He said he never had anybody say anything negative about his work like that, and then you just going in and going in and going in. Man, I would have probably slapped her and probably got fired or got a lawsuit because what you want, I would have slapped her on the goddamn tattoo, bitch. It's fresh skin opened, okay? You ain't gonna do that shit. And you just have to remember you're in a professional setting when you with people like this, and you know, you gotta keep your head calm, cool, and collected. And in these cases, sometimes, you know, the customer is right, but she really wasn't. It looked like him. It did. She posted it on the internet, trying to put it out there, make him feel bad, have people commenting negatively on it and shit like that. I would say from the picture that she posted on the internet or whatever, the only thing that probably looked a little bit off was his right eye. It was a little bit more slanted, but they got slanty eyes. So, you know, other than that, even the daughter said it looked like him. So it was just a lie. I felt bad for Ford because he got into his feelings. You know, like on Black Ink, the original when what was that word that no, what's his name? Oh shit spelled against wrong. And the customer said, "This is how I want it." You know, he showed him what it was. The customer didn't catch it, you know, and he showed it to him and he still tattooed him. He ain't getting no feet, no lip from it. But that's what just popped up in my mind when I figured that that's a huge mistake right there. But this is a portrait that you decided to put on your face. And grieve it or not, I really wouldn't have put that shit on. I'm not tattooing my face for anybody, okay? You know, I'm not surprised because she already got a tattoo right here on her neck. So I was just like, girl, I think she just wanted to do that shit to get some little attention or whatever. You know, you can say she grieving or whatever, but I don't think it was bad or whatever anyway. But that was Black Ink. Next, well, on the next episode, Lily is coming for Cobra, okay? Calling her all types of snakes and stuff and trying to put her, you know, because you fucked up and you got caught up. So now you want to go after Cobra and try to fuck up her shit and put it out there that she be talking shit about people in the shop and stuff. All of them talk shit about each other behind each other's back. Let's be honest. We do all that all the time, okay? So that makes you what does that make you? Okay, bitch, you probably talk shit about them too. All right, but girl, whatever. That was Black Ink. If I missed something and y'all saw it, put it down in the comments. If you did not see this sneak peek, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be rerunning it this whole week or whatever. But the original date is come back on next Wednesday at 7, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think it's a 2 hour one, like I said. So I will see y'all next week back in a regular schedule for the second half or whatever. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Wait a minute. Peace.